Let's talk about Fresh and Fit.
Fresh and Fit.
Here's where they talk about me. So, by the way, dude, this is such a good evolution of Jordan Peterson. First, his daughter goes on the Fresh and Fit. We've talked about them. The most misogynistic, dumbass, rock bottom podcast on the internet. These guys are not smart or interesting or funny. They're just red-pilled douchebags. So Michaela Peterson goes on there. That's Jordan's daughter. And then Jordan announced that he's going to go on there too. Did that drop yet?
No, I'm going to check again.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. Here they are talking about me because this happened, I guess, shortly after the whole Jordan Peterson x Ethan Klein Twitter beef.
You hear about this?
Such BS. By the way, Mikhail, thoughts on H3 removing your dad's interviews from their channel?
Okay.
Ethan Klein.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Which he challenged us to a debate, which, hey, stop ducking, bro.
Where you at, bro?
Where you at? We can have a discussion on this.
You
Sorry,
guys
go ahead,
should
Mikhail.
have a discussion.
Well, he will.
Ethan, he has no sense of humor.
Okay, I'm not going to pause it already.
You can see that from tweets. He's not. I don't know what audience he's catering to because I don't think anybody likes him. I don't know. It was low and what?
Dude, you're on a podcast with that is universally hated by everyone.
She says in this podcast too how so many of her friends told her not to go on this. So that's pretty funny.
She's like, fuck them, dude. I like what you say about women. Totally lines up with our values. Me and my dad's values. I read his tweets. They're not even funny, bro.
Yeah, you get 0 likes on your tweets, right? No one likes them.
Nobody likes my tweets. I don't know who's watching this show. Goody. Also, what is that? First of all, I removed your dad's podcast for very specific reasons. None of them include me being unfunny or nobody liking me. So you haven't called me fat yet. I'm waiting for that.
No one cares, right? It's like, oh yeah, I'm out here. I removed Jordan Peterson. It's like, good for you, right?
A lot of people cared, including your dad and you. A lot of people cared.
Saving the world from dangerous people.
Yeah.
There, Ethan. Yeah.
He could have just taken the videos off and just been done, but he had to make an announcement too.
See, I'm confused. You're trying to.
Yeah, I announced it. Okay, I removed them, and I announced it because I knew everyone was going to fucking notice, and I wanted to explain why I did it. I was making a point, okay? What the fuck do you care, dude?
These people that don't care about you, and when you appease them, guess what? You do one thing wrong, they're gonna turn on your ass.
Yep.
And I think your dad tweeted it as well. They're gonna bite you back in the ass.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
His sidekick in this spot is one of the dumbest people, I think, on the planet. The fact that this guy has a quote job hosting a talk show, it blows my mind. The man is just stone dumb.
If I ever feel like I say something stupid, I just watch this guy. He makes me feel
He's
so
so
much better.
dumb. That's crazy, dude.
He's not safe.
No, you're not safe at all.
And I will say this too. I mean, this might be unpopular. This is my opinion and my opinion alone. The left always eats itself. They always do. You know what I'm saying? They always, because it's always a battle between them of who can virtue signal more, who can be more righteous, who can be more, empathetic. That's what it is. Because here's the crazy part.
I detailed very explicitly why. None of these people have responded to it, including your dad, just like last month, saying conversion therapy is a good thing. Does anybody want to address the fucking points I made? The man is pro-conversion therapy. Okay? Does anybody want to address the points? Should I just take my shirt off and you can call me fat? I'll give you a stick. You can poke my fat and watch it jiggle.
People
They just go, the left eats the left.
that were considered liberals, right, 10 years ago, are now considered conservatives.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
Weren't you?
I wasn't around. I wasn't in the media back then. I was rowing boats somewhere in college. But yeah, it's amazing.
By the way, he's so insecure. I noticed he won't even look at her. He won't look at her. He only looks at his homie. They're so adverse to making eye contact with her. It's incredible.
Like how people
Look, watch this.
10 years ago were considered like.
Isn't he talking to her?
Beta.
This guy's mind is blank. He's not even hearing him. He's basically just a part of the wall setting. He won't look at her.
Man,
look at him.
You're a raging leftist. Now
He won't look at her.
Considered conservative. So if that does not show that we've literally
He hasn't looked at her still.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
I was
but-
picking coconuts in Barbados.
Yeah. I mean, what's your thoughts on that as far as like people now? Because people.
The fuck he say?
Coconuts in Barbados.
He said picking coconuts in Barbados.
Do you want to expand on that there? He's like a talking fish.
I think he just points at him and is like, "What's on your mind?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Cooking coconuts in Barbados."
Is that? I'm trying to see if that's a reference that we just.
You
don't
remember
know.
those talking fish that would just say random shit when you walk by it? That's him. Coconuts in Barbados.
What's on your mind? Mid-conversation. Oh, coconut.
Let me go back.
So if that does not show that we've literally like, yeah,
He can't even finish his train of thought.
that's a whole other discussion.
I was
but-
picking coconuts in Barbados.
yeah. I mean, what?
Yeah, totally, bro.
That's him trying to cover him because the other dude couldn't finish his thought. So he's like,
It's got to be a
Coconuts
reference to something
Barbados.
that we're talking
Yeah,
about.
well, you
or
gotta be
something.
missing.
It doesn't matter. Don't you understand? It doesn't matter if it's a reference. It's dumb. It doesn't fucking matter. They're trying to have a conversation with her about how the left eats the left. He went on some weird tangent that didn't make sense. He's refusing to make eye contact with her, the person he's talking to, his homie, the talking fish on the wall. He can't finish his thought, and he says coconuts in Barbados.
Ice Cube.
This is
Are
not even a
cold.
conversation. This is like The Sims. This is like a Sims conversation.
When that-
What's your thoughts on that as far as like people now?
Your thoughts on what? Picking coconuts in Barbados? What are your thoughts on that?
People will probably consider you like conservative, alt-right, whatever else term they want to use nowadays.
I was definitely. I mean, I was arguing with people who were like super pro feminism in 2013. I can remember.
Bro, I've hated feminism as early as 2013. I hated feminism before it was cool.
I went to an art school, so it was like an art school.
Yeah.
So
Breeding
there-
ground.
Yeah, breeding ground. So there was that. But I'm still like, I still figure out, I'm not liberal, I guess, anymore, but I'm like, I'm libertarian. I'm not a conservative.
Yeah.
Dude, libertarian is that's such a self-report. I'm a libertarian. I don't believe in rules. Unless they restrict the voting of black people.
Except for the 12 rules for life.
Yeah. Those
Good point.
and the 12 more rules for life.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to write a book called 25 Rules for Life. 14 pages of rules for life.
Right? I'm not. Yeah. So I don't know. They're definitely eating their own.
Super interesting dialogue there.
Yeah.
From coconuts in Barbados to, yeah, I'm a libertarian. Anyway, they're definitely eating their own.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over that.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, they definitely do. You know. Okay.
They definitely eat their own. Anyway, yeah, Ethan's an idiot. Who likes him? Anyway, they definitely eat their own. Anyway, coconuts in Barbados.
Picking apples from the grocery store.
Oh my God.
So what else we got here?
Finish up here with these shots.
Yeah, $10. Myron Villar, $10. Thank you so much. Beast Mode 205. What would you say is the legacy you and your dad want to leave when it's all said and done? Is chasing purpose worth the pain in hindsight? God bless. That's a
Actually, I like watching this because it's so bad.
good question.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that, Phil?
So I've actually thought
highlighted
about
some
this
great
before.
moments in the doc.
Yeah, let me go to. There's the one I thought was really good that you found, AB, where they're talking about Marvel. This is unrelated to me, but it's just so bad.
Love it.
Oh, and then Marvel wrote Dad in as the Nazi supervillain Red Skull. Did you hear about this?
No.
Oh, wow.
Marvel did this
is
too?
Marvel put out full on a Captain America comic book where they have the Red Skull and he's reading 3 rules for life, 10 rules for life, a little book there. And then it talks about the Red Skull's followers being misogynists and women haters. It was like based on my dad, for sure. You don't have 10 rules for life by the Red Skull.
Whoa.
And it was
I
like
did not know
he
that.
talks about order and chaos. Yeah, in Marvel. And it was like, so then that
Sounds pretty accurate. I mean, her description of of everything Jordan writes and stands for was spot on. It didn't even seem like they were exaggerating.
happened like 2 months later, a month after the Times thing.
Yeah.
But we ended up making merch instead.
Got it! My
Jesus.
thing. Whoa.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Anyways, coconuts and Barbados.
Anyway,
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
yeah. Thanks, AB. AB's doing my
Damn, you sprung
Let's
into,
get my coconuts in Barbados.
sprung into action there, AB.
That thing just absolutely. I'll try to continue on as
It
you.
won't go in the hole. Oh, fuck.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep going. Thank you. Actually, I'll wait. It's probably noisy. That's probably noisy.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
While they hate, we create, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Do you
make
guys do
merch off
that?
Peterson,
Okay,
too.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
do it, man. Because, and here's the other thing, too. I don't want to go on a rant on this, but I'm just going to keep it nice and concise. Marvel, which is owned by Disney now, if I'm not mistaken, correct? I think.
I have no
Yes.
idea.
Is it DC?
I think it's DC.
Oh, my God.
It's coconuts.
It's owned by Barbados.
Barbados.
Yeah, no, it's Marvel, and DC ain't got fucking Disney money. Whatever, who
Well, they're
cares?
Yeah,
they're competitors. And
They are. Okay, so thank you, Mo, for fact checking
Okay.
that. So
He would know.
here's the thing: these popular companies that had historic villains and superheroes, etc. They continue to push this woke narrative, and this is why these old heroes that you used to watch back in the day, back in the 80s, 90s, whatever, and you're like, wow, this is like this is masculinity. These
not
superheroes.
women.
Now they're switching them to women. The new James Bond is a woman. They're trying to get
What?
woke,
That's not good.
Yeah.
and it's ridiculous.
The new James Bond is a woman?
It's an African American woman, which is.
I didn't watch the new James Bond, but it was like a subplot, I think, where she became like, I don't know. Something, I don't want to give away, I didn't watch it, but apparently he fucking died, and then a woman got the 007. I don't know.
Spoilers.
I never even watched it. Who gives a
Zach
shit?
spoiled it in the office like the day after
That
he
shit's
watched
dumb.
it.
James Bond's is dumb. So formulaic and repetitive.
Nobody's going to watch that.
And they're
Yeah.
making the men very feminine.
Yeah, they're making the men
The
feminine.
men are
This
very
whole
feminine.
agenda-
Can I just say something real quick, Ethan,
Go
about
ahead.
their fucking sound bites?
Th- did-
What are they doing?
Did they play the Nelson?
Yeah.
laugh?
And then the record scratches air horns. I mean, come on.
Nelson laugh,
Dude,
dude.
I love when she's talking and the dude's looking right at her and he pushes a loud ass soundbite and she's like, "Did you just push that?" There's a point in the podcast where she's so surprised that he's pushing his own sound bites.
Timing,
Look at the body language.
timing is everything.
Look at the body language. This is the guest. They will not look at her. That's what's on his conversion therapy. More. What is this? Yeah, that's the Red Skull. I mean, basically.
To like push this social narrative of acceptance, being woke, being politically correct, being progressive, right? And what we're doing is we're diluting the quality of the content, and this is why box office is bombing with a lot of these movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Marvel has been taking.
What?
Marvel is the fucking
What?
god of box office.
What? The highest grossing movie of all time, my
Like
dude.
it's just nothing he says is based in reality in any way.
Taking L's for several years now at this point. I mean, the Captain Marvel movie, if I'm not
they've been on
mistaken.
top.
Spider-Man
Spider-Man
just was
just
like
broke.
now number 3 of all time
Domestically, yes.
during a pandemic.
Yes.
Taken
Yeah,
was
they're
a
getting
big
crushed
fail.
at the box
Which one
office.
is the one that had Mo? You're the pop culture guy here. It was Captain that bombed, right? The Marvel movie that bombed.
Scarlett Johansson had one too. Black Widow.
That one bombed.
Nope.
That one did fine.
That one was in the top 10 grossing films.
But
of
why was
year.
that woke? Because it had a woman lead? Like, sorry. But
I
what?
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the point is
It's in the comic book. There's women in the comic book.
that they're taking these traditionally masculine characters
Listen to this part.
that were created
This is
back in the
good.
50s and 60s, etc. They're trying to make them woke. They're changing this.
Hold on. As he's saying, let me just show you a picture of Thor, one of the main characters of the Marvel universe, and just talk about how they're ruining masculinity here. You could just see how on point he is here.
For because I was so sick for so long.
You and your dad want to leave when it's all said and done. Is chasing purpose.
When you go to the doctor for a lifestyle
Hey, what's
disease,
happening?
like
Where am I? I
obesity,
lost my
diabetes,
spot.
this type.
I didn't touch the timeline.
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait, I
Oh,
think I know what
no.
happened.
It's around the 25
Boy, you're
mark.
picking coconuts in Barbados right now.
Situation. They're making the superheroes.
Here. I figured out what happened.
The point is that they're taking these traditionally masculine characters that were created back in the 50s and 60s, etc. They're trying to make them woke. They're changing the situation. They're making the superheroes that were men, women now. They're trying to appease this narrative, and it's ridiculous. And they're losing money for it because people always vote with their wallets. And I'm glad that Hollywood is taking a hit with all this stuff. Go woke.
Wait.
You deserve to go broke, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit.
Marvel is not going broke.
Dude, he's
Marvel
just
is
wrong about everything.
According to the Observer, Black Widow was highest grossing domestic movie of 2021 back in September, and the 5th highest worldwide.
Oops.
And also, it's woke for having a woman lead. Look at, man, they're ruining masculinity.
Also,
Look at,
have they gender swapped any characters in Marvel?
no, like they're totally true to the character. This crazy masculinity.
I think maybe Captain Marvel, a version of Captain Marvel was a male at some point.
There's
but
another multiverse version, but the original
right,
Captain Marvel is a girl
right?
who ends up dating Rhodes.
Yeah, they're ruining masculinity. My goodness. Wait, hold on. Captain America shirtless. Thirst trap alert. Hold on. God, they're ruining masculinity.
Looks like a fucking pussy.
He's like a bitch.
Fucking pussy.
Dude, they're ruining masculinity with this woke
Swipe
shit.
Bitch
There it
ass
is.
back to the third.
Eternals. Okay, yep.
Oh,
Well, The
that
Internals was just a
that
bad
was
movie,
awful.
guys.
I didn't finish that. I was like, oh, this has so many. Oh, that was awful. Yeah, that was awful.
I didn't even watch it.
There is so much virtue signaling nowadays in movies that it's ridiculous, and it's no wonder that the box office consistently is crashing and failing and everything else like that because they continue.
He's actually wrong about everything he's saying. It's incredible. You can just say anything you want, and people just, for some reason, listen.
Continuously feminized. I hate to say it like that, but they
She hasn't said anything. They're talking to each other. This started with him asking her a question about her dad's legacy, and he's ranting about how Marvel is a box office flop. Like, these guys are so inept, and so this is why I originally wanted to debate them, but I thought they're so irrelevant and just trash.
Apparently, a character in Black Widow was gender swapped.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I guess that's why it was a bomb.
Taskmaster.
I guess that's why it was a box office bomb, right, AB?
That must have
Oh
been
my
it.
god, yeah, I guess so.
Well, I'm sure that one did poorly compared to others, but because there was a fucking pandemic and all the
It made a
theaters were
shitload of
closed.
money.
Yeah.
And it was released on HBO Max, not in theaters, or well, it was done
Simultaneously.
both.
Disney, yeah.
Yeah. Man, these guys are
What the hell
dumb
do you
as
think's gonna
hell.
happen? You know what I'm saying? Like if I grew up on Spider-Man in the 80s
this
and
is good.
90s, and
I
I'm
love
watching
this.
Spider-Man, and he's doing some weird shit. And it's not the Peter Parker that I know. Like fuck this, I'm gonna go watch the original stuff that I grew up on, and that's what people are doing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
What's
like the boy Spider-Man?
Nah, not as much.
What?
Good.
Wait,
What are you talking about?
But it's not what you're used to.
He
It's
is
not what you're used to.
literally
The
the
new
same.
generation,
They're the
that's all they
same
see.
shit.
Here's the problem, right?
What the
We are used
fuck
to
are you
the masculine,
saying,
more
bro?
traditional
He's not
superheroes,
masculine enough.
the-
He's just a
the
boy,
kids
not
of the-
a.
That's who Peter Parker is.
exactly.
He's a high school boy. How can you cast him any better? Tobey Maguire is more nerdy looking, by the way. So what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
generation.
It's
But
not what it used
I'll
to
say
be.
this: the new
People are.
Also, he goes, Spider-Man's up to some weird shit. What, like dating a black girl? Is that what? He's dating a black girl and
Right.
has
We
an
know
Asian
that they have a
friend?
big issue with that, actually.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, that's a
That's
problem.
the only, yeah.
You don't like the boy Spider-Man?
And I'm watching Spider-Man,
But
and he's
if you
doing some
listen,
weird
she
shit. It's
says,
not
"Oh,
like
you don't like
it's not
it?"
the
And he
Peter
goes,
Parker.
"Oh, a
that I-
little bit," and
Oh.
she's like, "Well, there's some woke side characters actually." Yeah.
Actually, he's definitely just talking about Zendaya. Zendaya or Zendaya?
Zendaya, yeah.
Zendaya being in the movie. What a fucking
Queen.
piece of shit. What a loser you are. And by the way, your criticism is that it kills them in the box office. That's why Spider-Man is like one of the highest grossing. Despite No Way Home. Third already. Third in the world.
Yeah, the whole go woke, get broke narrative or whatever, it doesn't really work on Marvel. Considering the whole series,
the
is
premise
like
is
cash
ridiculous
cow.
because they're not woke. They're not overly woke.
No,
they just cast
definitely
a
not.
black person again, which is all it takes for these people to lose their mind.
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe he's mad
Like,
that this Spider-Man doesn't like make his own natural spider jizz. It has to come out of like the machine.
The cartridge.
Cartridge,
That
yeah.
is upsetting.
Yeah, he likes the
Yes, I'm gonna
natural.
go watch
about the lore.
original stuff that I grew up on, and that's what people are doing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like the boy Spider-Man?
Nah.
Oh, I do.
Not as much.
By the way, this guy said he doesn't like or he hates black women, so it lines up that that would be the case.
He said he wouldn't. Yeah,
He would never
date
date a
them.
black
Yeah.
woman. Yeah.
What?
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's not what you're used to.
It's
But
not what you're used
I'll
to
say
be.
this: the new generation, that's all they see. So here's the problem, right? We are used to the masculine, more traditional superheroes, but the kids of this
Yeah.
generation, this is all they know. So then they're taking in, okay, this is the gospel, this is what it really is.
Yeah.
And then they kind of reenact that in real life.
And I will say this: Spider-Man is not as bad.
Dude, he is so
Dude, he's a
dumb. He is
fucking idiot.
he can barely articulate a single thought. It's awesome, man. I want to debate just him. You think that's possible? Just the sidekick, just the talking fish.
Just fit. No fresh.
Yeah, no fresh, just fit.
Or whoever. I don't know. Which
Yeah,
one's
but
which.
Spider-Man is the best of the worst.
There are some dislikable side characters in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They kind of put the woke agenda in through them.
Do you hear what you're saying? The woke agenda through the side characters that I dislike. What's the woke agenda? One is his girlfriend is black and his friend is Asian. Do you hear what you're saying? You fucking openly racist loser freaks. This is a Klan meeting. Just straight up.
100%.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, and it's also there's so many things that go on. Like they typically make the guy like the villain is like a traditionally masculine man who's white, right? They do that on.
Okay, so you want white people in the movie or not? The villain's white. That's the problem.
There's a lack of
He
white
needs the-
people in the
he-
Marvel movies.
he
What
wants to-
is the point being made here?
The problem is that if you're going to make anyone diverse, at least make it the villain, which is how I usually see them.
Right. Black Panther is the only black superhero. Oh, a War Machine.
War Machine.
So okay. So there's two versus all of the other Avengers.
Hold on, I
but
gotta
then some of the villains are white. So.
I mean, that's what these people want. The Quarter only wants Lando to be the only black dude in the whole galaxy.
right.
And Vader's voice. That's it.
Can't even follow.
All the time,
They don't
and then
even
they
know
make
what
the
they
hero,
want.
someone that is more, how do I say this, more left-leaning to some degree, some virtue signaling person that matches a certain criteria to make them look good,
Relatable.
and yeah, more relatable. And that's the thing, like no one's gonna talk about this because if you say that,
Why don't you say what you're talking about?
And what left lean? Like, I'm sorry, the Marvel movies, like. In
Dude.
Black Panther, the
Dude.
hero is a fucking CIA agent, like his like buddy that helps him solve the problem.
You know
It's
what,
not,
Dan?
It's not
Captain
woke.
America is openly Antifa. Now that's some left-wing bullshit
She's
right
in
there.
the Air Force. It's
Okay?
the U.S.
Captain
military
America
propaganda.
fought Nazis. I can't imagine what's more left-wing woke propaganda than that.
Oh my God.
The chat is saying Falcon is also.
Oh, Falcon,
And,
right? Yeah. Okay. So there's a couple. There's a handful.
So what do you think? Should we debate these guys or not even worth the
It's
time?
not
You know what
it
I
would
wanna
be
see?
entertaining, wouldn't it?
I would love to see you and Hassan.
Oh, Hassan would destroy these goons.
It would just be.
But I actually just want to talk to his homie. I don't care about this
It's
guy.
just the coconut dude.
Yeah, just the coconut in Barbados.
oh, you're a bigot, oh, you're racist, oh, you're a misogynist, oh.
You are, because especially considering you're not even referencing anything specific. Everything you've said is wrong. You are all those things.
Oh, you're toxic. Oh, you're insecure. Small dick energy. Blah.
Oh, by the way, he gets so upset when people say he has small dick energy.
He brings in every
He
argument.
has a tiny cock. Like, there's no debating it at this point.
Yeah.
He's got such a small dick, dude. It's crazy.
Blah 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 blah. And it's like one of those. So
You should be progressive.
yeah. So I'm not surprised that Marvel.
Can someone do me a favor? Somebody make a super clip of Coconut in Barbados, everything he says in an episode. I want to watch a compilation and just let it.
Just his input.
That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll call it the.
Is he fresh or fit? Do you know, AB? Have you figured it out? Which one's which yet?
He
doesn't know yet.
I was gonna say, let's do a cut of
His name
him.
is Coconut.
We'll call it the rotten and unkept.
Rotten and unkempt.
Would take that chance to be.
By the way, super engaging conversation with their guest. Welcome, Michaela Peterson, to the show, who they haven't even looked at once. Have you seen either one of them turn to address her straight on? No. Record scratch moment.
Oh, I'm wrong. The coconut guy is fresh. He's fresh. The other
Okay.
guy's fit.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, and here, sure enough, here they are.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be so good.
It'll be epic.
Jordan, I heard that if you go to Barbados, the coconuts are. What are your thoughts on the coconuts?
Progressive and woke and try to use that, to push a virtue signaling agenda, which is ridiculous.
They're totally misjudging the population too.
Yeah.
They're like, this is what people want to hear because that's what you see in New York Times and mainstream media, but it's not actually what people want to hear, obviously.
The numbers don't lie. Look at CNN.
movies ever. What are you talking about?
No, they're not.
What are you talking
They're
about?
box office failures, Dan. Go woke, go broke. Just like Spider-Man, No Way Home. How dare they cast a black Mary Jane that everybody loves. The world is
Even the quartering doesn't
crazy
have a
about
problem with that.
Zendaya.
Even the quartering likes the Spider-Man movies.
No single person is mad about Mary Jane being black. No one.
I have nearly 50 videos on the woman.
Then right now, tanking, baby, tanking.
Yo, it's funny. A lot of these podcasts
I want to debate these guys.
get more viewers than some of these big
Yeah.
stations.
Yeah.
It's funny.
They're trying to go after Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Right? And,
Oh,
and
hard.
they're
Did you
taking an
hear-
L.
Daddy.
I mean, you guys probably know about this, but the White House went after him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they did?
And then
It was the press secretary.
I know the medical
think?
people went at the medical community went after him.
he was
Yeah.
sick.
The medical community. That's a good way to put it. I appreciate him saying that in an accurate way. The entire medical. Yeah, we have to go, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say as much fun as we're having.
These guys are
you
the
have to
worst,
go.
man.
Maybe next
Dude,
time.
can we do a poll real fast? Should we have these guys on to debate or no? I mean, obviously we're gonna destroy them. It's not gonna be like.
I'm not
promoting
worried
them.
about that, but it's just why. give them
I
more
just want to
attention,
debate
you know?
Fresh. What if just Fresh comes on?
Hassan and Fit, and then you and Fresh.
What are you trying to say? That I'm only
No, I'm
equipped to
just
debate
saying, I
Fresh?
think-
The
no.
guy's got 1 IQ point.
You might know more about coconuts than Hassan. I'm saying Hassan may not.
Why?
be,
Because
as
I'm fucking
well-versed.
Middle Eastern. Oh, we're both Middle Eastern.
We're both.
I'm actually not Middle Eastern.
Fuck your mom.
Sorry.
How about that?
Fresh and fit debate. What? Just yes, no.
Yeah, just yes or no. Yeah, I would do it with Hassan. Or yeah, that would definitely
You
be
said
a
you wanted
leftover special.
or Fresh, whatever the fuck.
I would love to just have Fresh on, dude. That would be so iconic.
Maybe we could make that a condition. We'll debate you, but only Fresh can come.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So it's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Fit, sorry, take the day off.
Let's see. Fresh and Fit are biting their nails right now. They're desperate for the. Okay, so the people do want it. That's good. So we're gonna have to make this happen then. We can debate Marvel movies. We'll start there.
That's epic.
The failure of woke Marvel movies.
I've seen Hassan reacting to some of their stuff before too, so I'm sure he's familiar.
All right, so can someone reach out and let's get a special. Let's get a special episode going. We'll get Hassan in here.
Yeah.
And we can even have like debate topics, or I don't know what's the best way to debate.
See what they want to debate. You know.
We could start with Marvel.
Well, let's debate whether Marvel movies are too woke, and if they're bombing as a result.
That's the.
I mean, that's just talk. It's not even debate. That's just reality. Like it's just whatever.
All right.
You would lose the debate, Dan, because reality is not a factor.
All right, I
guess
can't
not.
wait. I can't wait to talk to them. So
who
I
would
accept,
be their who would be their Sam Cedar? Who could we spring on them? That girl that dressed them down on the show.
the girl that destroyed them. Yeah.
Let's just show them a feed of themselves. We'll trip out.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Pictures of their mom, probably their moms.
Oh.
All right, so someone reach out. Who's going to take that mantle up?
Well,
Yeah?
let's talk about it once. we
Okay,
get
so
there.
we're going to reach out. We're going to make this happen.
Yep.
People are saying don't give incels a platform. Dude, they're not getting
I mean,
a
that was
platform.
kind of my attitude too.
They're not getting a
their
platform.
podcast
They're
is
going to come on and
relatively
look like
small.
morons.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
gonna get clapped, dude.
yeah. I mean, it's true.
Yeah. There's that's the thing. It's like I had Jordan on. I didn't challenge him at all. Propped him up. Okay, that's the problem. When you bring someone and challenge them and you're ready, it's different. You can talk to someone you disagree with or even despise.
That's fair.
If you're challenging them in a way that doesn't just put them on a pedestal. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. Absolutely.
I mean, that girl dominating them was great. We all enjoyed that.
We would have never heard about them unless that had happened, I think.
Someone says they will not accept. He's bitching and whining that they want to debate us and that I'm dodging him.
Did you point out that happened like while you were at the hospital having your baby?
Oh, yeah. My wife Hila was giving birth, and he's like, stop dodging me, bro.
I guess I'm sure he didn't know that, but yeah, that was why he was ducking and dodging you. If you see this Fresh or Fit, whichever one you are.
Nobody's talking about
He was
that.
having a child.
They'll see this.
Coconuts.
Something that you will never experience.
Well, I don't think it's hard to have a baby. It's really easy.
Well, you have to have sex.
Right.
Absolutely.
I don't think Fresh is getting much play.
I think either of them are,
Fit
dude.
takes it by force.
Oh.
Fresh.
Careful.
What?
Allegedly.
Why do you think he's fit?
You're implying that he's a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Did you bring condoms?
No, I know that. Yeah, I'm just kidding, obviously. What the fuck do I know?
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
I mean, he likes to stay in shape. Ecto, Virgo. What's the phrase? There, if, therefore. Vis-a-vis. Ergo.
Concordantly.
Ergo.
Are we just doing the architect speech?
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. The architect.
All right, that's a show. That's a wrap.